Differences between thesis and journal article. Thesis versus journal article. A thesis can be defined as a long piece of writing based on your own ideas and research that you do as part of a university degree such as bachelor, master or PhD. While a journal article can be defined as a piece of research, usually scientific or scholarly, published in a peer-reviewed academic journal. The synonym of thesis is dissertation, while the synonym of journal article are article, paper and newspaper article. The potential audience of thesis are professors or committee, who are individuals who evaluate whether you are worthy of a degree. While the potential audience of journal article are researchers or scientists who are individuals looking for practical ideas backed with evidence. The purpose of thesis is to demonstrate how much you know, while the purpose of journal article is to establish credibility in and contribute to your field. The length of thesis varies for master and PhD thesis. The number of pages in master thesis are 100 to 150 pages and number of pages in PhD thesis are 250 to 400, while the length of journal article range between 3,000 to 6,000 words depending on the field and journal. It is important tip to avoid copying, rewrite or paraphrase overall journal article. The abstract of thesis is relatively longer, around 350 words, while the abstract of journal article is relatively shorter, around 150 to 250 words. The introduction of thesis is more detailed and should more demonstrate familiarity with existing literature and develop background more extensively, while the introduction of journal article is more concise and should only include information that is absolutely required to understand the gap in research that led to the study. The materials and methods in thesis are based on extensive presentation which thoroughly describes and present each research approach and methodology, while the materials and methods in journal article are based on controlled presentation which describes details of only specific methodology used and experiments conducted. The discussion of thesis is detailed interpretation of results. This part demonstrate complete understanding of the obtained data and indicate interest in future directions for research, while the discussion of journal article is clear and concise interpretation of results. This part discuss only the main findings and directly address research objectives. The references in thesis include a bibliography and some might even include a definitions section, while the references in journal article selective list which include only work that have been cited within article. The inclusion of appendix in thesis is mandatory due to the need for complete documentation, while the inclusion of appendix in journal article is optional. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel Thesis Helper. Thanks for watching.